acknowledge not only these incredible organizations, but our 46 million hungry American neighbors who rely on them. We have the excess, and we certainly have the need. All we have to do is match it. Thank you so very much.
Welcome back to CNN Heroes. Throughout the night, as you meet our top 10 honorees, I hope you go to CNNHeroes.com and click on the donate buttons to help support them. Your donations will be matched dollar for dollar.
Your donations will match dollar for dollar. Your donations will match dollar for dollar. Your donations will be matched dollar for dollar.
While you're watching, join the conversation on Facebook, and we're on Twitter at the hashtag.
We're on Twitter at the hashtag. We're on Twitter at the hashtag
CNN Heroes, and don't forget to stop by our Instagram page as well.
Don't forget to stop by our Instagram page as well.
Well, tonight, not only are we celebrating our top 10 heroes,
tonight not only are we celebrating our top 10 heroes,
but we'll also be honoring 5 young people who are really making a difference in a lot of people's lives. We call them. But we'll also be honoring 5 young.
We also be honoring 5 young people. We also be honoring 5 young people.
People who are really making a difference in a lot of people's lives.
Who really making a difference in a lot of people's lives.
We call them young wonders.
We call them young wonders.
Yeah, here to introduce us to 2 of them is the champion of Planned Parenthood.
Is a champion of Planned Parenthood.
And a Golden Globe nominee for her starring role in the
And a Golden Globe nominee for a starring role
film 8th Grade. Please welcome
in the film 8th Grade. Please welcome
Elsie Fisher.
Elsie Fisher.
Okay, there are a lot of things going on in life right now that can
Okay, there are a lot of things going on in life right now. A lot of things going on in life right now.
Okay, there are a lot of things going on in life right now that can make young people like me anxious.
They can make young people like me anxious. They can make young people like me anxious.
Let's start with the environment.
Let's start with the environment.
Huge fires, big storms, historic floods.
Huge fires, big storms, and store floods.
Let's start with the environment. Huge fires, big storms, historic floods.
Store floods.
But we should all bring us some hope and calm.
We should all bring us some hope and calm.
Our 2 sisters from Bali, Indonesia.
What?
We should all bring us some hope and calm. Our 2 sisters from Bali, Indonesia. Melati and Isabel Wysen love their home and want to protect it.
Love their home and want to protect it.
In 2013, when they were 10 and 12, they started a petition to get rid of plastic bags, and it grew into a huge movement. Because Melati and Isabel some hope and calm, our 2 sisters from Bali, Indonesia. Melati and Isabel Wysen love their home and want to protect it. In 2013, when they were 10 and 12,
In 2013, when they were 10 and 12,
started a petition to get
they started a petition
rid of plastic bags, and it grew
to get rid of plastic bags.
into a huge movement. Because of
And it grew and doing a huge movement.
their work, their beautiful island and our one blue planet have a chance.
the beautiful and our
In 2013, when they were 10 and 12, they started a petition to get rid of plastic bags, and it grew into a huge movement.
and it grew into a huge movement
Because of their work, their beautiful island and
because they were the beautiful
our
island
one blue planet
and our one blue planet
have a chance to heal.
have a chance to heal. Have a chance to heal.
To me, Bali is very special.
To me, Bali. To me, Bali is very special.
Nature was literally our playground
Nature is literally a playground
that really established a bond with
that is really establish a bond
Mother Earth from a very young age.
with the Mother Earth from a very young age. With Mother Earth,
The more we would go and explore,
the more we could go and explore,
we would start seeing plastic.
we start seeing plastic.
It's a serious, in-your-face kind of situation here.
It's a serious in-your-face kind of situation here. It's a serious in-your-face kind of situation here.
On the beach, the riverbank, in
On the beach, the riverbanks,
the streets and the gutters,
in the streets, in the gutters.
and it often ends up in our ocean.
It often ends up in our if not it often ends up in our ocean.
In 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in our oceans.
In 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in our oceans.
That is 30 years away. That is in our
That is 30 years away.
lifetime.
That is in our lifetime.
Bye Bye Plastic Bags was born in 2013. Bye Bye Plastic Bags was born in 2013.
What is blown in 2013?
Right now, we're in one of our pilot villages.
Right now we are in one of our pilot villages.
We started working in there 3 years ago
We started working there 3 years ago
to get the village plastic bag free.
to get the village past plastic free.
These local shops were spending a lot of money
These locals were spending a lot of money
buying plastic bags. So we provide them
buying plastic bags, so we provide them
with free alternative bags.
a free alternative.
And they're all from recycled material.
They're all from recycled. They're all from recycled material.
It's safe to say the village has reduced their amount of plastic
It's safe to say that the village has reduced their amount of plastic
bags by 60%.
by 60%.
That really shows people are caring and
That really shows people are really caring,
that people are willing to change.
and that people are willing to change.
Kamu mau makan plastic? No. Rivers are the path for all these plastics to
Rivers are the path for all these plastics
end up in our oceans.
to end up in our oceans.
And so we've worked to put in place river booms.
So we worked to put in place river booms.
We literally only need a net.
We literally need a net,
Recycled plastic bottles
recycled plastic bottles,
and stones.
And stones.
Lots of friends to help you make it.
and lots of friends to help you make it.
And then you can slide the bottles in.
And then you can slide the bottles.
A river boom is a sort of floating dam device to stop trash from passing it. Okay. Keep it going. For the oceans, this river boom means cleaner waters.
For the oceans, this river boon means cleaner water. River boon.
That it's receiving. The oceans, they give us life.
The oceans, they give us life.
It's our duty to protect the ocean.
It's our duty to protect the oceans.
The world can say bye-bye to plastic bags.
The world can say bye-bye to plastic bags. Melania, your dress is incredible.
Tell us what it says.
Here's what it says.
Well, I really wanted to wear the message that we stand for tonight so much.
I really tried to wear the. I really wanted to wear the message that we stand for tonight.
The dress says, less
So my dress says,
plastic is fantastic.
"Less plastic is fantastic."
Truly is. Now, what is the one thing we can all do to help
What is the one thing we can all do to help?
out?
I think one thing that everybody here in this room can do when they
I think one thing that everybody here in this room can do
walk out today,
when they walk out today,
and something we've been campaigning for the past 5 years, is leading by
and something we've been campaigning for the past 5 years is
example
leading by example,
and starting by saying no to single-use
and starting by saying no to
plastic bags.
single-use plastic bags.
Okay, well, thank you, girls. You are both young wonders, and it's
Thank you. You're both the young wonders.
so well deserved to learn more
It's so well deserved to learn more about.
about Melody and Isabel's story and all of our young wonders. Please go to cnnheroes.com. Congratulations.
Last week, the nation mourned the passing of our 41st president.
Last week, the nation mourned. Okay.
Last week, the nation mourned the passing of our 41st
The nation mourned the passing of our
president,
mourned the passing of our 41st president
H.W. Bush,
George H.W. Bush,
who dedicated his life to service.
He has dedicated his life to service.
One of the many striking images that touched, I think, all our
One of the many striking images that touched, I think, all our
hearts
hearts
was this photograph
was this photograph
of his service dog,
of his service dog,
Sully, lying in front of his casket.
Sully lying in front of his casket,
His faithful companion to the end.
his faithful companion to the end.
It's a reminder that heroes come in all shapes and all sizes.
It's a reminder that heroes come in all sizes and shapes, all sizes and shapes.
And some have tails.
Some have tails.
Sully is a service dog from America's Vet Dog,
Sully is a service dog from American Vet Dogs. Vet Dogs.
and I'm very pleased that Sully is here tonight
And I'm very pleased that Sully is here tonight
with his trainer, Valerie Kramer.
with his trainer Valerie Kramer.
Please welcome Sully and Valerie.
Please welcome Sully and Valerie.
Now, normally you don't pet a service dog because they're working, but
Normally you don't have a service dog because they're working,
Valerie said it was okay because this is technically Sully's not working.
but I said it's okay because this is technically Sully's not working.
So, Sully will soon go to the Walter Reed Hospital in
Sully will soon go to the Walter Reed Hospital in Washington,
Washington, D.C., where his service is going to continue
where his service is going to continue
helping more veterans. He's 2.5
helping more veterans.
years old.
He is 2.5 years old.
He's got a lot of contributions to make in the future, and thank
He's got a lot of contributions to make in the future.
you for all you do.
And thank you for all you do.
I think it's incredible.
I
Sully
think it's incredible.
he was actually trained initially by
Sully is actually trained initially by
prisoners. Is that right? Yeah,
prisoners. Is that right?
that's extraordinary.
Program and then came to our foundation where I completed the training.
That's amazing. Here to tell us how a veteran in Kansas City, Missouri,
Here to tell us how veteran Kansas City, Missouri,
is guiding and helping veterans rebuild their
is guiding and helping veterans rebuild
lives.
their lives.
Is the granddaughter of
Is the granddaughter
President Bush, whose
President Bush,
social business feed is
whose social business feed,
helping fight childhood hunger around the world
helping fight childhood hunger around the world
and here in the United States.
and
Please
here in the United States.
welcome Lauren Bush Lauren.
Please welcome Lauren Bush Lauren.
This past week, we remembered and paid tribute to my grandfather.
This past week, remembered and paid tribute to pay tribute to my grandfather,
George H.W. Bush,
George H.W. Bush,
who was the 41st President of the United States of America.
who is the 41st President of the United States of America.
From early on in his life, he was
From early on in his life,
driven to serve his country and
he was driven to serve this country. He was driven to serve his country.
his fellow man. When he enlisted as one of the youngest Navy pilots
When he was listed as one of the youngest Navy pilots
to fight in World War II.
to fight in World War II.
And what we saw from him, like
And what we saw from him,
many veterans, is
like many veterans,
that the desire to serve doesn't end when you come home.
the desire to serve doesn't end when you come home.
Whether or not you were deployed for a decade or
Whether or not you're deployed for a decade
a few short months,
or a few short months,
it is that oath they took that is timeless.
it is that all that they took. It is that the all that they took.
Chris Stout learned this when he was injured in Afghanistan.
Christopher learned this when he was injured in Afghanistan.
Back home, he struggled to find his place,
Back home, he struggled to find a place,
but his wife noticed that he came alive when
but his wife noticed that he noticed that he came alive
he spent time with other veterans.
when he spent time with other veterans.
Chris took a job at a local agency,
Chris took a job at a local agency,
and he grew frustrated as he watched so many end up on the street
and he grew frustrated as he watched so many end up on the street
simply because they fell through the cracks.
simply because they fell through the cracks. 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 Fall through the cracks. Fall through the cracks. Little details often fall through the cracks. Slip through the cracks in the healthy system. Fell through the cracks.
Chris met with some of his friends, and
Chris met with some of his friends.
they vowed to serve his brothers and sisters at
They vowed to serve brothers and
the
sisters
arms better.
and arms better.
In 2015, they launched Veterans Community Project.
In 2015, they launched Veterans Community Project.
It's a one-stop shop
It's a one-stop shop
where any veteran can get a free bus pass
for any veterans. Or any veteran.
project. It's a one-stop shop where any veteran
Where any
can
veterans
get a free bus pass,
can get a free bus pass,
help finding a job,
help finding a job,
connection to mental health services,
connection to mental health services,
and transitional housing.
and transitional housing.
In 3 short years, Chris has reached more than 8,000 men and women,
In 3 short years, Chris has reached more than 8,000 men and women,
showing all of us
showing all of us
that service is unshakable and profound.
that service is unshakable and profound.
He is a bright point of light.
He is the bright point of light. He is the bright point of light.
In Afghanistan, I received a crush injury to my right
In Afghanistan, I received a crush injury
leg
to my right leg,
and was medevaced out.
and as the medevaced out
Leg. In Afghanistan, I received a crush injury to my right leg and was medevaced out. When I came home, I really struggled with my injury
When I came home, I really struggled with my injury
and PTSD.
and PTSD.
I kind of kept all that stuff to myself.
I kind of kept all the stuff to myself. I kind of kept all the stuff to myself.
My injury and PTSD, I kind of kept all that stuff to myself. Being around other veterans, that really helped me. I kind of kept all that stuff to myself. Being around other veterans, that really helped me.
Being around other veterans, being around other veterans, that really helped me.
Realized that I wasn't the only guy.
I realized that I wasn't the only guy.
But oftentimes, these guys fell through the cracks.
But oftentimes, these guys fell through the cracks.
Can you take that, fill that out for me?
If you've ever served,
If you've ever served,
you know that if
There we go.
one of your fellow platoon guys,
if one of your fellow toon guys,
There's your card.
they need help, you help them. What branch are you in? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We serve anybody who has ever raised their hand
we serve anybody who has raised their hand
to defend our Constitution.
raise their hand to defend our Constitution.
We are the go-to place
We are the go-to place
for all things veteran. Yes,
for all things better.
you got a bus pass, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. You don't know how much it helps us. It really does.
For homeless vets, the tiny homes
For almost as the tiny homes
gives them their own personal private space.
gives them their own personal private space.
I didn't know what a tiny house was.
I didn't know what a tiny house with us.
I had to Google it.
I had to Google it.
The fully furnished home
It's a fully furnished home.
provides everything that these guys need
Provides everything that these guys need
to live with dignity, to live safely,
to live with dignity, to live safely,
and to just fix what got them there in the first place.
to fix what got them there in the first.
If you want to get squared away, dude, we'll get you hooked up. Our tiny homes are organized into a veterans village. They get to know each other, they're supporting each other.
I was chronically homeless for about 8 years.
I was chronically homeless for about 8 years.
Reconnected with people that's in the military again.
Reconnect with the people that's in the military again.
It's like, okay, this is my home.
It's like, okay, this is my home.
These are my neighbors. These are my family.
This is my neighbors, and this is my family.
You gonna ride your tour?
When we see somebody reconnecting with their family,
When we see someone connecting with your family,
that's huge.
I am starting my own lawn care business.
I'm starting my own lawn care business.
Trying to finish my associate's degree.
Trying to finish my associate's degree.
I love this place.
I love this place.
It makes me love my country again.
And it makes me love my country again.
I remember the first day I met you, man.
I remember the first time I met you, man.
You're like a different guy.
Yeah.
They have their job provided for me, man. I ain't looked back since, man. Saved my life, bro.
No, these guys are my buddies. So when
My buddy,
I see a win for him,
see a win for him?
it means everything.
It means everything.
That's what gets me going.
That's what gets me going. That's what gets me going. That's what gets me going.
If we were all out on the battlefield,
If we are all out in the battlefield,
they would have served me there.
they would have served me there.
This is just my way to serve them.
This is just my way to serve them.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of a grateful nation,
On behalf of a grateful nation,
it is my honor to present CNN hero
it is my honor to present
Chris
hero
Stout and his
Chris
service
Stout
dog Tom.
and service.com.
I am grateful beyond words for this honor.
I'm grateful beyond words for this honor.
More than anything, I'm grateful for the service
For more than anything, that I'm grateful for the service
of the men and women of the armed forces.
of the men and all of the armed forces.
You see, Veterans Community Project
This Veterans Community Project
is all about serving them.
is all about serving them.
Our country asks for veterans to
Our country asks for veterans
sacrifice everything in their military service.
to sacrifice everything in the military service.
And now it's our turn to return the favor.
It's our turn to return the favor.
The roof we're putting over their head
The roof you're putting over their head
is only the beginning.
is only the beginning.
We're helping them press the reset button.
We're helping them press the reset button
On their very lives.
on their very lives.
Now, more than ever, I stand behind our creed
Now more than ever, I stand behind our creed
and oath
and
to
oath.
serve those who have served us.
to serve those who have served us.
Thank you.